enter game numero dos. Well, RRQ clean sweep Rebellion, or will Rebellion force a game 3? Will the revolution happen here in game 2? Land of Dawn, here we go to see and witness game number 2 of RRQ and Rebellion Zion.
So many things are hinging on in this early game right here. As we jump into that Land of Dawn, this is gonna be match point for RRQ. Everything is hanging in the balance here. And you can see, looking at the battle spells, a lot of aggression planned out for RRQ, but Clay does have that Purify, so he is expecting a lot of action to come his way. Vincent on the Lancelot is clearing for now. And we've seen that even the full damage build, the Lancelot doesn't really do that much damage. It's gonna come in with the Demon Slayer emblem. We have to see if the items reflect a tanky build though, as Vin goes in for this play in the mid lane.
Oh my god.
Taking low already. Vin! Stars Revenge, flicker out, Suelo surviving this time. But already that mid lane pressure being placed, establishing some dominance.
Wow, already the duo here, Vin and Clay, very connected, very in sync, Arashi.
Speaking of crowd control and playmaking opportunities, Rebellion Zion having cars on the Benedetta, I've seen him do it before, but that Electro Final Blow Petrify combo can still be something that can be used.
Whoa.
But look at his play, Wijanarko!
Skyler a bit too hasty there. He might just be a bait right now as he popped in Inspire, still able to sustain, but that's first blood over the highs. Albert waiting in the midst now, going and jumping in to secure a kill back. Play has rotated, Wijanarko, no flicker. He used it earlier, he finds the Iron Hook, but Albert finds the double down below.
Ooh, in the other side though, Lemon is trying to clear the lane, having a lot of heat coming his way. Vincent tries to equalize here, going for the dive.
That's the onward. The Earth Shatter not available just yet. The Petrify comes in. Lemon's still able to survive, but the eye for an eye by Cars takes him out. Rebellion Zion playing through their winning lane properly.
Albert's still trying to clear as soon as possible, but you already see it's a different situation completely. The engage from RRQ is a lot more visible, a lot more readable compared to previously where it could have been literally anyone. Now with Clay still having an advantage, you see that Wijanarko moves his focus towards that mid lane, but with the turtle spawning, both teams are trying to wrestle control, and it seems like Rebellion makes the first move.
Vincent looking for Retribution right now, will be able to find it on that. Tanks a lot, that's the suppression. Bloody Hunt, but it's going to be cancelled away by Vin, who finds the Tyrant's Rage. Lemon cancels out it with the Earth Shatter. That's the Primal Wrath as well. Now Lemon dealing the damage with Clay to follow it up. Rebellion Zion forced away from the turtle.
Goodness me, what a early game start. And take a look at the momentum build. RRQ, similar story as game 1 here, Arashi. They're fairly controlling the map very, very well.
But unlike game number 1, Rebellion Zion has been able to secure the turtle. So Vincent once again is showing that he is no pushover. He is matching Albert in the Retribution department, but this is a Joy with 3 kills right now. That is not the early lead that you want.
Vincent caught, has the bouncing ball right now. Wijanarko looking for a play. Vin might just be caught. The Tyrant's Rage is able to connect, but it's only onto Tanks a lot. Vin going to be taken down by Vincent. Suelo even popping the Chaos here.
Slide over commitment play there. We do see the synergy of Albert taking that lethal very, very intelligently. And oh my god, a gank towards Cars.
Nice, could be able to escape here, but he actually uses the Phantom Slash over. The Petrify even, Albert maneuvering over. Cars very low, Cars down. Wijanarko with a Bloody Hunt, but now it's Albert who wants to go for more. He dashes, he misses, and he disengages.
Ooh, Wijanarko is playing this Franco in a more reactive fashion, but it's working out. We saw that Vin goes in to try and go aggressively, but Wijanarko stands between Vin and his team and holds the Iron Hook, and effectively that means that RRQ, they are forced to try and dodge away from the hook that never comes, and that buys enough time for Vin to get taken out. They have to make sure that they stick in relatively close proximity if they want to try and take advantage of their composition.
Okay, now it's another reset here. No clear winner in the early game. Short total kill points and gold. Heavily favors, not heavily favors RRQ, but it's a 50-50. Let's see the second neutral objective take. Will Rebellion take this one again?
On the other side of the map, though, you see that Cars is actually getting an advantage in the wave cut, so Lemon is getting pulled away from the fight right here, but Vin is just staying there. pulling the turtle away from the side of Rebellion. He'll finally be pushed away though, but now this is a 5v4 that Rebellion Zion can look for. Wijanarko is in position. He might be looking for it right now.
Are in position here, Vin. Looking for an opening. Let's see.
That's the airstrike to follow it through. That's going to be Bloody Hunt onto Vin right now. The backline will be targeted, but Albert wins out the Retribution battle as he jumps into the backline. Swaylo caught. That's the Primal Wrath. Lemon dealing damage, immobilizing all of them. Vincent taken very low. Wijanarko down. Albert is unstoppable. And it's Vin who claps them under the tier 1, picking up a double kill. RRQ are massive in this game.
Goodness me, similar story from game 1. After the second turtle, RRQ really claiming their momentum, claiming their lead. And take a look at this. The first unanimous talents prediction today.
In season 11. First time ever, I believe.
Whoa, really?
Rebellion, man, they try and go up against the Kings of Kings and they are forced to bend the knee. 4 members taken out for a price of none and a 3k gold lead in the pockets of RRQ. And just like that, they're in the back foot. They're getting zoned away from their own turrets.
That's a big owie, man.
That is a big alley. And take a look, that's outside. Vincent trying to escape. Oh,
it's all about the rhythm, bro. Albert is playing with the rhythm. He's feeling it.
Goodness. Albert. Good beats on you, bro. Vin.
Conceal, Tyrant's Revenge, and the Rage. That is Wijanarko out. The Starboy himself falling from the skies.
And now Rebellion is falling further behind. The Iron Hook is getting less and less effective. Less and less of a threat as Skylar initiates a dive onto Sway Low right here as Lemon just zones everyone away.
Onward, popped in, Sway Low. Oh, that's a Primal Wrath. Oh, that's a Brilliance popped in. Oh, Vincent tries to deal damage, but it's Lemon on the Edith. You don't deal damage to this man. Oh, that's a good sidestep, good dodge. Albert, does he want to go for the cars in the back line now? Jumping in, looking for the damage. Pops in the final blow defensively, backs off. Rebellion Zion still 4,000 gold behind.
Another reset here. Rebellion Zion, they need to pick their battles, choose their tempo here, because in game 1, they just got driven by the fast-paced tempo that was driven by RRQ. So in the second game, they need to keep their tempo in check.
For sure, because the longer this goes, the faster they keep trying to fight. This is how it's going to happen, man. Vincent gets zoned away from the turtle. So, Vin, it's once again being so annoying on this Kupra. And Skylar has no mercy, man. He just goes at it.
Good prediction. Did you see that? Second skill. Predicted the dash so that cars will take a little bit more damage there.
Oh, very, very intelligent play. Oh, top side, 3v2.
Good read by Lemon onto Wijanarko, but that's going to be flicker Bloody Hunt now onto Clay. Clay's still able to purify out. He's alive, but he's not going to be alive for long. Lemon with the Primal Rat now onto Wijanarko. He's taking very low. Lemon's still going at it, and look who's here with the rhythm. He's dancing. He picks up the godlike as Vincent looks for another, but Lemon is still able to dodge for now. Still so tanky as he pops in the Earth Shatter and the Onward here. That's Vincent knocked up airborne, and he is still able to survive for a bit. That's the Chaos of Supper Sway Low. Vince taken low with Revitalize right now. That's going to be Albert jumping back in. He's feeling the rhythm, and he's legendary. That might just be it. A kill for Skylar, but he is down. Triple kill for Sway Low. You don't want to be doing that, man. You don't want to be giving Sway Low some gold, man.
RRQ again in game 2. Similar story. Again, Arashi. It's just after second turtle. It seems like RRQ, they just know. They got the power spikes, and take a look at the map control. They're confident in looking for pickoffs. They're confident in looking for team fights. Meanwhile, Rebellion Zion, they can't predict the movement coming from RRQ.
And in a way, RRQ, it's hard to predict because they're also reacting and just trying to outmaneuver and outplay our Rebellion at every turn. Right there, it seems like an even trade, but the gold lead has shrunk by 1.5k, and that is Sway Low. The counter to Albert taking getting a triple kill. So that is a bit sketchy because right now 8 of the kills of RRQ is in the hands of Albert. So if the counter on the opposing side has a lot of gold, this means Albert has to play a bit more conservatively as well. But for now, it seems like they're just doing their thing, man.
Cars with the final blow, clearing out the wave, still playing it really well. Albert not going to be able to punish him there, and Skylar just clears out the wave. They want to look for this board now. But I like your point there. 8-0 and 5. If Albert gets taken down, Rebellion have a good shot at coming back. They're going for it right now. Go away, plays in, but that's going to be Regionarco who finds the Iron Hook. Skylar still able to sustain with the Inspire, dashing
Albert.
front onto Regionarco. Meanwhile, Albert against Swaylo. Swaylo flickering, but it only hits the wall. That's another legendary. Albert looking for more, jumping in. Vincent taken low, forced to back away.
My goodness, Albert with his killer instinct still in game 2. Vincent here struggling with the tanks a lot. My God, 1-3-4, not a good sign now. Seems like another engage.
Let's see, Skylar still so confident jumping in. Oh, that's a clap. That's a win of nature. That's Skylar getting hooked again. He's a hook magnet this game, really is. But Clay finds the snipe onto the back line. Cars now jumping back in with eye for an eye. Able to get the stun onto Vin. That's the onward by Lemon onto Regionarco. He brings him down. Regionarco with the iron hook onto the flicker. The Bloody Hunt locking Albert down. But here comes the joy. Going back and forth now. Cars still dealing damage as that's the brilliance popped in by Swaylo. But it's Lemon with the Edith.
Wow, what a response again. Rebellion Zion for a minute. I thought they got the momentum shift, but RRQ, they're just too strong.
Cars, Phantom Slash, Clay trying to dodge onward, perfectly timed, and that's the Earth Shatter as well. Cars in the back line with Petrify as well. Clay gonna fall. Good play by Cars as he's able to find compensation. But Albert again now, 11 kills, looking for his 12th. Vincent dashing away with the Phantom execution as well.
The coming back and forth with the goal lead is still widening for RRQ, but you're risking a lot of things right here. Rebellion Zion has not been able to find a very decisive fight, but if they do, they can still come back in this game. It's only barely 12 minutes right here. It's been such a high-action game. You really think that it's been a lot longer than it has.
You know what? Albert is looking for the record, 13 kills. Will he grab it?
Skylar, there you go, using the damage. Regionarco doesn't have the Iron Hook. One more dash should do it, but the conceal comes in just right on time. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, you see Albert doing his thing. Swaylo trying to clear the waves, hopping into Brilliance, respecting that Earth Shatter.
Again, Albert is looking for that most kills in a game, right? Was it 13 or 12?
13.
13. He's looking, he's on his way. 11:07. Will he claim 3 more kills here? Let's see.
Right now, the game is still, again, very early on. But this is that mid-game where usually teams that are behind also have quite a few items to make plays with. But they walk into Vin right here. He tries to go in, but it won't be enough. And still, RRQ holds full control. They're completely zoning out Rebellion Zion from their own jungle, denying any kind of source of income.
Okay, now Rebellion here, they will... Oh my God!
That's onto Vin though. Feather Airstrike on the back line. That's only Vin taken down with the Chaos Assault. Swaylo's gonna be taken low. Flicker out to safety. Regionarco still looking for the Iron Hook, but will not be able to find more. Vin, Immortality, gone. But, Cards on the other side of the map, making moves here, already trading across the board.
I like it, I like it. This is the EXP Benedetta. For you, ladies and gentlemen, you can split push, you can relieve off pressure in the far lane, and perfectly executed now by Cars to somehow, again, relieve off pressure for themselves.
Well, RRQ has a very team fight orientated, combo orientated composition here, so they really lost 2 turrets there due to poor planning, I guess. But now with the Lord coming up, is this their moment to try and force a fight and even use this Lord to crack open the base even more? Take a look at the gold difference here, especially for Albert. Vincent is left behind by about 5,000 gold. That is not what you want for an assassin that requires resources to try and be effective, to be a significant threat.
Let's see. Carso is ahead if you compare it to Lemon. Of course, you're a Vendetta, you will have the clear faster, and that should be the opener, the opening act for Rebellion Zion, perhaps to turn the game around the far lane. They need to pressure the top side heavily to, I guess, open things up for Rebellion. Oh!
Vin finds Regionarco this time and say goodbye to Regionarco. He is out. Albert looking for some more damage right now, has full stacks, but will just choose to jump back into the Lord.
Again, a reset here, 5v4 though. Albert making a move on towards Vincent just to zone him away. Oh my God, another catch perhaps. Rebellion will not have a say in this Lord fight.
It's going to be really tough to make this play happen here, and that's going to be Albert who secures it. Skylar jumping onto Highs. Highs forced to pop that BMI. Albert wants to go for Vincent here, misses that dash, so we will have to back away.
Now with the Lord, though, there's a lot of high ground available for RRQ as well, so you can just wait for this. And now the split push cannot be as reliable due to the pressure coming in from this Lord. If we take a look at the items, Divine Glaive secured for Clay, which means that even if Janarko has been stacking that magical defense, having the Athena, it doesn't even matter when everyone jumps on him. But Melissa, right? Skylar now has a Haas Claw, so he can just sit there, and if he pops that Inspire, he can just survive for so much longer, provided he does not get suppressed.
Well, all right here. I don't know, Donnie. 8,000 gold lead. Though it's crazy to say this, but it feels like RRQ, the reason they've just been going for these team fights is to force Rebellion Zion to, again, play with their tempo. They're so good at this because Rebellion, sure, they've been getting some kills, some shutdowns, but they haven't been farming at all because of these skirmishes that RRQ are forcing. And Suelo has it in his power spike. Now Vincent, not going to be caught in Earth Shadow, but will be caught in the stun coming in from Clay. Vincent taken very low. Albert still able to dash away, even from the Bloody Hunt. Region Naruto not popping it fast enough. Both teams disengage. Good dodge from the Iron Hook.
Now Rebellion here will have to say bye-bye to base turret bot side. But RRQ still maintaining pressure here. If possible, they're gonna look for an opening by Lemon. If not, Vin has the Immortal, so he looks for a dive perhaps.
Let's see. Oh! Vin looking for it. Will just be hooked into the turret. Will lose his immortality, but now that's gonna be the damage coming from Skylar. Bursting them down. Lemon flickering forward, losing his immortality, but getting down with even more now! He doesn't even lose it! Lemon! The calculation! Oh my goodness gracious! Region Narco, liver to play. Skylar with the damage. The Petrify there, but a Bloody Hunt and the Iron Hook brings Skylar away for the final blow. Lemon with the Earth Shatter also too. Alvin with the damage right now as he picks up the 12th kill in this game. He's looking for that record, but he will not get it. Region Narco denies it, but RRQ stomps on Rebellion Zion.
Albert 1209, almost evening up the record, but still the Kings of Kings. They managed to defend their throne, going up against the Rebellions, the Bulls. They are able to take the dub.
Taking out the Bulls, man, denying the aggression, just completely controlling them, taming them down.